Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for April, I think it's the 11th. It's Monday. Oh, Dougie just woke up. It's raining out, just like it's supposed to. Good morning, Doug. I've got a bit of a I've got a bit of a curveball. I'm still not awake, guys. I just opened my mail from Friday, and my house insurance came in. I've got to deal with it this week. I can't believe those scum corporations. The last 3 years, my insurance for the house has gone through the roof. Like it's last year was a 26% increase. The year before was 21% increase. And I bumped into my insurance broker in the parking lot at the grocery store when I introduced her to Doug. And she said, "Oh no, your policy didn't go up. This year it was very reasonable." I just opened my mail from Friday, and my policy, 20.2% price increase. I'm like, okay, so this will be officially the 4th year that it's over a 20% increase, and I have no claims, nothing, man. And I've been with this insurance company since I was 21 years old. Like with my vehicles, I've never changed. And it's almost like they're trying to get rid of me or something. I don't know if they don't want to insure properties in rural areas, but I know I've got to this week take this new policy, and I've got to drive around to every broker in town and get. I got to get another price because they start yanking money out of my account May the 20th. I don't get it, man. Inflation's only 2%, but your insurance goes up 20+% every yeyear. Like, it's nuts. This is the 4th year of over 20% price increase. So I've got to deal with that this week because this is it. I just, the money they want to insure this place, they're like on some serious contact cement, man. That's all I can think of. So it's raining outside. We're going to be doing a pivot head morning. And I was going to go to town, but the roads are slippery and they're calling for freezing rain. So I'm going to be just winging it here today. See Stripper. How's she doing? How you doing, Stripper? Are you alright? Everything's cool? I know it's sad. We lost a friend yesterday. And today wouldn't be a good day for you to be outside because it's raining and you would get just soaked to the bone. But the weather forecast, they're still saying 17 degrees is coming. Well, let's go do a egg recon. Are you ready to go out, Doug? I can't believe you're sleeping. Oh, you're a lazy dog. You're lazy. Come on, Doug. Oh yeah, it's just a fine drizzle coming down. Nice and damp. And it's supposed to be like this for the next 2 days. But the weather banner on the internet says freezing rain, so it's got to be just mean if it hits your vehicle because the ground is pretty soft right now. He's going to go for a tour. All right, let's get the water happening and do some eggs. When I got up this morning, the ducks were really quiet too. Not a sound coming out of the pen. Hello, ducks. Not much noise. Oh, they're waking up. All right, let's get this water happening. Doug, woofing. Oh, snow bath. It's muddy snow though, Doug. Oh, no, he's gonna do her. Alright, I better get happening here. Yeah, rain's coming down harder. I'm going to get soaked. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan my insurance document, the renewal, and I'm going to email it to all the brokers in town and let them price out the policy. I'm in shock, guys. That's because I have no claims.
I'm like one of those people that just pay and never claim. I haven't had an automotive claim. I'm trying to think. It's got to be 25 years. I haven't had a ticket in 20. And I've never had my house burned down. I've never had water claims. I had an oil spill 20 years ago when my oil tank got a pinhole in the bottom of it. But that was like, I'm trying to think, like 1997. It was a long time ago. It's just, there's no way they can justify like a 20.2% price increase. I think last year was 26%, the year before was 20. It's like it's always in the 20s. And you know the thing is that when you talk to your broker, right, and she goes, oh, well, your auto insurance went down. Yeah, my auto insurance went down $80, but my house went up $700. And they think, oh yeah, that's a good deal. Down 80, up 700. Well, the weatherman's right on this nasty weather. It is supposed to go to a high of 8 today with the rain. They were playing in the tub last night. It's really dirty, considering I was out here, I think, at, what, 7:45 last night? Now let's just take a quick walk around here, make sure there's no injured ducks. Everything's looking fine. Oh, Bumblefoot. How you doing, Bumblefoot? Looks like you're doing great, actually. Well, the girls are coming over to me. I must be back in their good books. Okay, so let's get egg recon happening here and see what they've given us today. Okay, they're stalking me again. Any ducks over here? Everything's all right. Yeah, no problems. Okay, let's see what we got for eggs. Nothing like 0 degrees and raining. 0 and raining is so comfortable. Not. Oh. Oh, sneeze just hit me. It was just starting when I grabbed the door handle. And I thought it was going to pass. Okay, what do we got here? I got to call the food bank too. And see if people were receptive to the duck eggs. If they are, I've got another load. I bet you I've got, oh, I think I got at least 400 right now to give to them. Okay, that's it. And I'm not that early today. It's like, I think it's 7:45. Oh, they pounded the food back. Okay, let's go to the barn. Yeah, I think it's about 7:28. Doug's hanging close because it's raining. Dougie! Doug! You don't like this rain, do you? You're not a big fan of getting wet. I gotta get a clothesline cable my next road trip to town and make Dougie a new yard leash here for when he decides to keep doing this disappearing act on me till the lake gets open. I'm spending a lot of time watching where he is. I'm spending a ton of time, guys. I'm wasting a lot of energy making sure he doesn't go to the lake. And this week it should actually start changing color if we start getting 17-degree weather. And when it starts getting that black color, then it's called you get wet if you go on top of it. Oh, goose egg. The ducks must have kicked it out of the nest because she was in there yesterday and I left her alone. They probably did. Oh girl, you're back in that corner. I know, I'm gonna steal your eggs. And people, when I grab her like this, okay, I'm not hurting her, trust me. And the only reason they do that is because if you try to put your hand underneath, they fight you. And it's like, you know, it's impossible sometimes to move them without a major struggle. If I grab them, if I grab her like just right at the base of the neck here like this, I'm not squeezing hard, and it's just, I'm actually catching a lot of flesh and feathers, and it's just enough to lift her up and move her. I'm not doing any kind of grip. She's not getting hurt. I do my best to make sure the ducks don't get hurt. There's a video that keeps getting sent to me. It's a duckling video, the water slide. That, guys, is got to be one of the worst things that you can do to ducklings. Their little legs can't handle that, getting pounded around on the water slide like that. It's actually, in my books, it's cruel. I've handled enough ducklings, and you know, you start doing that to them, they get hurt. It might look cute, but it isn't something that you want to do to young ducklings. We're getting a pretty good bucket this morning. All right, come on, duck. Okay, you know what? Want to hear some really weird, guys? Is that the pivot heads? See, oh, she's fighting me. Come on, come on, come on. The pivot heads, unless I forgot to charge them, that's got to be it. The ones that I did the test on, that I just let the video run, and I got 36 minutes or 31 and 41 or something, or 36 and 41. Now the light's flashing. It's got to be because I had them sitting on the shelf, and I didn't have them charging. They must just lose their charge. Don't they hold it when you're using it, but they've got to be freshly charged if you want to get 36 or 41 minutes out of them. Because I've got the 10-minute blue light flashing right now telling me that they're low. I thought for sure I was going to have extra pairs of pivot heads above and beyond the 4 that I just got recently from Pivot Head themselves. All right, let's go get some feed, guys. Dougie, you're wet, eh? You're sticking close because it's raining. All right. All I can smell is fiberglass in here from my fiberglass repair job last night. Come on, Doug. Let's go outside. He doesn't want to be out. He's not liking the rain. I'm thinking these pivot heads, I charged them up on the charger, not my USB on the computer. And I'm thinking they've been 5 days sitting on the shelf. So I think the battery has no shelf life to hold the charge. I think that if you use them right, if you take them right off the charger like I did when I did the test, that's how I got the 36 and 41 minutes. Is because I had just taken them off the charger. Little girl building the nest. I think the first thing I'm going to do when I have my coffee this morning is I'm going to fire up my scanner, and I'm going to get these emails off to the insurance companies. I got to get a better price. I'm just having a hard time with these freaking crazy price increases, you know, but inflation's only 2%. Man, I'd love if my house insurance only went up 2%. We're getting so screwed by everything. It's unbelievable, actually. I'm so glad that I don't buy my food, because I know I hear people whining about the price of food all the time. All right, let's go get the water taken care of, and then fire up my scanner. I just found 2 more eggs. I looked at the other grids, didn't see any, and I forgot about this spot. beside the hay dispenser. Which I'm gonna go get some hay for them. Alright. Let's go get some hay. Doug is sticking really close here, guys. Anytime I go near a building, he wants to go inside it. He's not liking the rain at all. Down to the last bale of hay here too. Look out, Dougie. Get your face right in the way here. Hard to cut with the knife. Alright, duckies. Here's some hay for you. I'm going to put it all in there because I find that they're not eating it now on the grids above where they're nesting. I think a lot of it to do is with the territory. This one they can all walk around and nibble on it, which they have been because it keeps getting cleaned out. Oh, there's Limpy. Alright, I'm going to get the water done here. Put the hose away, pour my coffee, and fire up the scanner and send off a whole bunch of emails to see if I can get a cheaper insurance rate. I don't believe it. Okay, Duck, let me get this. Okay, that male didn't move because he really wants that female to come in. And so the pivot heads died. So I think my old pairs, they, if they're fully charged, as in they just came off the charger, I can get the 36 and 41 minute type charge on them. But after they've sat for, I think they've sat for like 4 or 5 days, they're losing their charge. So the battery is screwed. So my repair guy out there, if you fix the pair I just sent to you, I got 2 other pairs that I'm going to be sending to you if you accomplish your task for me. All right, gotta put the eggs down here. And I gotta phone the food bank. That's what I gotta do too. I got lots to do. Plus I got a big edit to do. Haven't started my edit yet, but the pivot heads, they recorded 18 minutes of footage this morning. So I think it's because they weren't plugged in. I think because I've had them sitting on the shelf here the last 4 or 5 days. They've been sitting not plugged in, not charged. They lost their charge. So 18 minutes is what I finally got. A lot longer than I thought. I thought I only got maybe about 10 minutes worth of footage. But I haven't started my edit. Like I said, I've been working on this insurance thing, guys. You're not going to believe it. $400 of my price increase was because, and you're not going to believe this one, the area I live in, the geographical area I live in, the region here, has a high rate of people claiming on water damage. So because my neighbors, you know, who knows, I don't know how big of an area they go by, if it's, you know, a couple kilometers or your next door neighbor or whatever, because I've had people in this area around me here make water claims, my policy went up that much money. And the second reason my policy is going up is because I lost my business and went bankrupt. That is also another reason why, the 2 main reasons why my policy went up. So because my neighbors claimed for water damage, my policy goes up. And my neighbors are very far away from me, if they're even thinking about someone right beside me. And the fact that I lost my business and had to go bankrupt, that was another reason why. So the corporations have got this figured out really, really well on how to screw us. You know, there's no hope for the average guy. Anyways, I've got a couple more emails to send off. I'm just pounding the emails out to different insurance brokers. I'm actually going out of town. Actually, I was recommended to go out of town and find some bigger brokers that have more access to more policies, more companies that can offer different policies. And then I'm going to get on with my edit here today. What a curveball. I can't believe that I was just grabbing my old policies, guys. 4 years in a row. This would have been the 4th year in a row that I've been subjected to over 20% price increases for no reason. I've done nothing. I've done physically nothing to the insurance company as far as claims or anything, you know, like, but they keep saying, oh, well, your auto policy went down. I drive like 3,000 kilometers a year. I work at home, you know, I don't even start the truck sometimes for a week at a time. Anyways, that's the update on my insurance fiasco, and I'm going to get back to editing here as soon as I send off my final emails. And I just can't believe it. Curveballs never end here, but you know, this is life, and this is what happens. And I'm not the only one, guys. Because if it's happening to me, it's happening to lots of other people. No, you're not coming out, Doug. Supper's in 25 minutes, And I'm not chasing you around to give you a shower. I gotta go take care of the ducks. It's about 7:30. What a brutal day, guys. I did a massive edit, and while I was doing the big edit, I was talking to 9 different insurance brokers. 9! I'm I was a little bit scrambling, scattered, that's what it was. I was scattered, trying to do the edit, because I didn't realize I shot so much footage yesterday. And then dealing with insurance brokers, which I can't believe it. I can't believe that, you know, because this area, this regional area here, that people make water claims, and we're not talking floods either, guys, like, you know, like as in rivers, you know, flooding or anything like that, you know, that kind of thing. We're talking about people who, you know, they have a flooded basement, or their, you know, their pipes break, or things like that. Just, you know, things that happen in older homes, which this area has a lot of older homes. You know, and I'm not talking like, you know, right next door to me. The way the insurance guy was telling me, they basically take like a 20-kilometer radius, you know, 12 miles, 24-mile diameter type, you know, area, and say this whole area is high risk for people to make, you know, water claims. It's like, I just can't believe it, you know, that because of people, you know, within 12 kilometers of me making water claims, my insurance goes up. It's crazy, you know. Oh wow, Canada Geese right there while I'm walking up. Didn't even take off when I was talking to you. I'm walking down here to grab the hose. Lots of killdeer action because the mud's finally starting to come through here. It's actually 10 degrees out, but it keeps raining off and on. I think this is the same geese from last year, because they're not skittish. There's got to be a second one around here somewhere. I just don't see it right now. I almost didn't see that one. I'm telling you, the insurance companies, corporations, that's what it is, it's just corporations. They're out to gouge us. We're their pocket change, and they want everything that's on the table. I don't believe it. But oh, I'm so looking forward to supper. I'm having roasted duck, specifically ruined tonight, and they have the tastiest skin of all. Nice little 4.6 pounder. Oh, it's going to be hard not devouring half of it. Ducks were so close to letting you guys out. Pretty soon. Really soon actually. They're just drilling everything and making a massive mess. Oh, there's broken wing duck. Her wing doesn't seem to hang down as much. When they're, you know, Andy did say that her muscles in her wing would get stronger. You know, maybe that's what's holding her wing up. And she's wanting to mate because she's courting the male. She's a big duck, though. They made a hole in the hay today. Did a good job ripping it all to pieces. Oh man, I gotta get them out of here. Pretty soon. Oh, Limpy, she's in the water again. I don't know how that duck is not that duck is not waterlogged. I'm gonna call my buddy about the Argo, and the sooner we can get the swamp packed down, the more I can be a little more relaxed. It's just that we had so much coyote action this winter compared to normal. And I would just hate to let the girls out and have you know, coyotes coming in here because they know that there's ducks floating around, and Doug can only cover so much territory. Look at this dirty little duck. The Canada Goose is still down there. Let's see how close we can get to the Canada Goose. No, as soon as I came around the corner, it started going away. It's right by the corn, maybe about 2 feet on the other side of the corn right now. Lots of killdeer action. Okay, that goose is not moving. I'm telling you guys, in this part of the world, this is very, very, very strange because they don't let you get this close to this part of the world. In this part of the world, they're hunted and they know humans shoot at them. So for me to get, you know, I'm like 30 feet away. Okay, I'm going to stop and see if it stops. It's alright, goose. This is only a dangerous place to be in the fall. Not making much of a dent in the corn though. That's got to be one of the geese from last year. And the other one's just more than likely sitting on his nest or building a nest right now. Actually, guys, the way the swamp is filling with water, I'm going to call my buddy for sure tonight and talk to him about the Argo. Find out if we can get it maybe for this weekend. Because if I had all that packed down, it would be really hard for a coyote to sneak in here. And then we'll let the ducks out. Gotta get the ducks out. They need to be outside of the pen. And the pen needs to be cleaned. That goose is not going anywhere. Oh, it's going now. I wonder what happened to all the babies last year. You know, did they lose them to snapping turtles? Because we never saw any young goslings other than that first, I think it was like 1 or 2 days, and then we never saw them again. Alright, well, I'll leave that goose alone. Oh, I'm going to be so happy when I can turn the water on inside the pen. Get the pen cleaned out. I'm going to scrape all this crap out, and my apple tree out front, I'm going to scatter it all around the bottom of the apple tree. Give it a boost. Maybe it'll help me get some apples this year. Some wild apples, the strong tasting ones. This is actually the first time today that it stopped raining. And I think that's why Doug wanted to come out, because it was raining all day and he had no interest in going outside. It's like he can hear the rain. Oh, these females. The way the ducks stick their head in the water to clean themselves. Like, just wash their heads. Nothing else. Oh, roasted duck tonight. I'm really craving it. My house smells like you wouldn't believe right now. It's so tasty. The ruins are the tastiest. They've got the best tasting skin. Okay. Oh, that female in and out quick. She knew the male was going to try to get in there. Well, she might go back in. Well, Goose is going to take over the tub. Okay, and leave the tub. Okay, the goose is back at the corn, guys. Get some sleepy ducks right here, though. Filling itself up with corn. I walk away and it comes back to eat. Problem with the pivot heads this time of night, the low lighting, it's not, they don't, because it's such a small lens, it doesn't get a lot of light in, so the video is usually really grainy. I noticed that during editing. It's not really bright out because it's such a tiny camera. It's just not capturing enough light. But I've got to find some LED fixtures. Now you guys are sending me messages about, how the Chinese LED are only half the power, and then I start looking at, like you buy a 30 watt LED, and the thing's gonna cost you like 50, 60 bucks. Well, you buy a 30 watt fluorescent, and it costs you, 25, and you get the same amount of light. There's no power savings. Buying a cheap LED, from what everybody's telling me when they're emailing me anyways, from what they've discovered, you don't get as much, to be cautious of the Chinese LEDs because, they don't put out as much light. But then, everything's made in China, like they're all, like it's, I don't know. I just know one thing, you buy the compact fluorescent, you get the light. I thought, you order a 30 watt LED, you're going to, and it says that it's, it's a 30 watt, you're going to get the light out of it that you want. And, from what you guys are telling me, you get half of what, they state. So now I'm thinking, why waste my money? Stick with what I know and just make it work. Okay, my supper's ready. I'm going to go. I've got to eat. I'm hungry. My edit is rendering. Hopefully I'll get it uploaded in time. Oh, goose is flying away. And it just freaked out my geese. Didn't count on dealing with the insurance company today, though. The insurance companies. Alright guys, that's it for today on the duck adventure. I'm going to wrap up real quick here and go in and have a tasty duck supper. I came in just in time, guys. The little buzzer just did its 3 rings as I walked through the door. And it smells so good. And even Dougie's in the kitchen. Yes, Dougie, you're getting a carcass tonight. Oh, I'm so hungry.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.